Welcome to another episode on Femi Talk Sports. My name is Femi Atere, and I have some amazing guests with me. Aishat of Arsenal and Pooja. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
My chief, how are you doing today?
You guys should be fine now.
We'll be fine. You can see we're smiling already.
You guys should be fine.
My sister, take this, just take this. Welcome.
Thank you.
How was the weekend like?
It was amazing. I mean, we won.
We won, right? So we can say Gunners for life.
Come on, you Gunners.
Oh yeah! What club do you support, Chief?
So it's I support no clubs, but I have passion for one person.
Okay.
So when he moves, I moves.
Okay.
Jose Mourinho.
The
So I've been a Man United fan before, a Sports fan before, a Chelsea fan before, but now we are now with Fenerbahce.
I think we're going to have a show on this show.
You know
Because I
me
actually
now.
don't like Mourinho, actually.
You know, because he dealt with you guys.
He once called my coach specialist in failure.
And because
Because what?
It was actually a specialist.
Oh,
And we
yeah,
are going to second again
For the third time, right? No, for the fourth time.
for the fourth time.
Don't worry, that's not going to work.
We are winning this time around.
Aisha,
Yeah.
you said you enjoyed yesterday's league, right?
Yes, I did.
So what's your expectation for Arsenal this season?
Of course, to win trophies.
To win trophies, right?
Yes.
What and what do you think we're going to win?
I want us to win everything, but it's not possible. I know that it is not possible.
I know some people are just trying to imagine.
No, the thing is, we all know that we have different clubs, and everybody they come with the intention that they want to win something. But at least we have been starving of trophies, and I feel like we need to win the major ones, like probably the Premier League and the Champions League.
That Champions League.
See, that Champions League, if we should win it, I feel like it will overshadow every other thing.
Why is that? Because that's the only thing we are lacking now.
That's where the banters come in most times.
Because whenever we talk, they say, okay, present your Champions League trophy. Present this.
Put your Champions League on the
And
table.
No worry.
The thing was,
No
the thing
worry.
is that last season was our best bet. I should not lie.
Actually, I agree. What do you think?
But I think for us now, I think you have to take what you can win first. I think you need that mentality back. You know, if you are going for the big trophy, it's good. But to crack the big trophies, you need to win the small one. Maybe a Carabao Cup can be a catalyst, you know, a booster. Because you've gone for like 6 years without winning anything tangible. And you still want to go for the bigger one. So why not start from, just look at what Spurs did. They won the Carabao Cup, the Carling Cup, and they won the Europa League. So I think Arsenal should focus more on the FA Cup because you guys have been knocked out from the FA Cup and Carabao Cup too early for a team that want to crack the bigger trophies. So for Arsenal fans, from my own little advice for them, win the small trophy so that you give you a big booster for the bigger ones.
We are not doing that.
No. I feel like I'll agree.
Okay.
Yes, he's very right on this.
Because we've won enough this thing now, FA Cup.
It's not that. That's still going to be a booster. Because last season, we lost out on the Carabao, FA Cup, and we
Sorry to cut you, which means you're going back on your words.
No. When I said we want the bigger trophies, of course, we want the bigger trophies. Okay. But then, we should start from somewhere. If we win the Carabao, we win the FA Cup, I swear to God, none of them will come out and talk to me. They will not say anything to my face because I won trophies. But if we still win the two and still win Premier League, nah.
Okay,
now we are the biggest.
I think that makes sense. Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah,
so it's right.
Okay, no problem. We give it to you. Okay, Pooja, to you. This week one game, who do you think impressed you the most? I mean, based on team and player, this week one.
Well, Femi, I think for me, unexpectedly, you know, I'm saying this, and this is not because I like Man United. I think they impressed me. Because, you know, I said something, I said their performance was not a 15 type of performance. I think they played well. I think all the signings, you know, from
but
the
they're eventually back to 15th.
Of course, they
are back to their normal position.
but nobody expected them to play that way against Arsenal. And I think they could be team to break into the top 4 because they play so well. All the signings, we saw Konya, we saw Mbuemo. I think they play so well. So surprisingly, I think because I wasn't impressed about Chelsea, champions of the world against Crystal Palace, they look not ready mentally.
Yes.
I think
yes,
they started the preseason very late, and I think Crystal Palace came with more energy, and they even disallowed them a goal for Crystal Palace. For Arsenal,
sorry, what do you think about that goal?
Sometimes Premier League comes with different kind of controversies. Yesterday, it was a good goal, but all of a sudden we were seeing those new rules after the goal. Those new rules should be out for everybody to see.
Thank you.
Before
I agree.
before games.
Yes.
And Premier League, they live by controversies. But that goal, it's a clean goal from my own POV. But of course, EPL will always come with their rules and with their way of making even the referees more popular than the game.
Okay.
True.
So to you, who do you think impressed the most? And what do you think about that goal also? That was
the
disallowed.
Crystal Palace goal, yeah? I'm an Arsenal fan, obviously, but Arsenal did not impress me yesterday. I expected a lot. So I would say the team that impressed me, like, since the beginning of this Premier League season is, I would say Crystal Palace. They got 1 point yesterday. They played better than the world champions. I mean, they impressed me. Eze was my favorite player yesterday, that match. Eze is a very, very brilliant player, and I felt like Crystal Palace would have won that game yesterday. And that goal they disallowed, no, that was nasty. That was nasty because you cannot tell me that because somebody was pushed to the wall, then I mean that was a free kick, and of course you want to guide everything like that. So you just came up and like, when you get pushed to the wall, that's not a goal or something. That was nasty. So I felt like the goal should have stood yesterday instead of it being disallowed. So Premier League, they just come with all these kind of rules that just be like, what's happening? We didn't even know about this rule. So Crystal Palace had me there.
Okay. Nice one. But for me, the team that impressed me most is Arsenal. No.
For Arsenal. So if you so many managers have been cut out of Pep Guardiola, and I would say Arteta is the only manager that is playing against the school of thought or the school of Arteta.
Yeah, of Pep.
Of Pep.
Yeah.
I must say, because it's sticking to what Jose Mourinho always does. He doesn't care about the game plan. He doesn't care about entertaining at the end of the day.
Get that point.
And just get the point. Because yesterday you saw that when it looks like Man United are pressing, he started bringing on Timber, Luis Kelly
to block everywhere.
Just shot, just like Musa, shut the door and go. And I think for the Arsenal we've known for the past 4 to 5 years under Arteta, is a brilliant way to curb teams, big teams, not make them get the maximum points, and at the end of the day having a bad game and 3 points.
Okay, that makes sense. So the goal that was disallowed yesterday, I mean the goal that was scored by Arsenal yesterday, what do you think about it?
You see, some fans, like some other clubs fans here, they have been saying that was a foul. But to me, it's not even because I'm an Arsenal fan. To me, I did not see that as a foul. Okay, so when you want to play a set piece, there's no how you distract the opposition. I don't know, like whoever that is like in front of you, or whoever you want to just push out of the way or something, because that was a corner.
Struggling.
Yes, that was a corner. Of course, you want to I want to put my head and everything like that. So what Saliba did yesterday, I did not see that as a foul. But they said he held the goalkeeper down. Last season, Ben White was doing that thing as well. That was just him, like he wants to score. He wants to do something. He wants to distract the keeper. Do you expect me to just stand and be looking when the ball is coming in? I'll have to distract the keeper. So the keeper, tactics. So I do not see that as a foul.
Arsenal fans, if you are not fair enough.
Oh.
And I think
they don't come.
And I think what the referees have to do, maybe the referee association, is to profile Arsenal. Because you can't continue to do this. Arsenal have scored 31 corner kicks since 2023-24 season. Okay. And if you look at the
profile us for scoring corners or what?
Profile for the type of way you people score corners. See, of course you can distract the goalkeeper. I'm all good for that.
Okay.
But holding or trying to, hold him down Look at that corner. When the ball was in flight, Saliba was already dealing with the goalkeeper. So you can distract, but not holding, because you're in the box. You don't use your hand. So when you use your hand to distract the goalkeeper or to hold the goalkeeper, that means you are getting advantage more than the goalkeeper. Because what you use in the ball as an outfield player is not your hands. So yesterday was another case of profiling Arsenal. Last two seasons, it was Ben White. This season, maybe because they profiled Ben White, now to Saliba. But I think that goal yesterday should have stood, because we watched the Chelsea game before the Arsenal game. So if they can cancel that goal because Gui was trying to, push someone, that means Saliba pushed the goalkeeper, and both goals should be disallowed.
But that's not on Arsenal now. It's on the governing body.
Of course, that's what I'm saying.
And there's even VAR there, yes or no?
See, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, they have to profile. They profile some players. Indiscipline,
Pooja,
even Luis Kelly has been profiled.
Pooja, there's something people don't understand. I mean, this is because this is Arsenal. Last season, when this officiating, this nasty officiating ways was being done to Arsenal, nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. There were some red cards that they gave us that whatever led to that red card was just maybe a little thing or something that they should not even give red card for, maybe just 1 year or yellow card. And nobody said anything. So why is it that when it comes to Arsenal, there's always a rule? There's always one rule.
Because that last season we were meant to win that league, but lots of unnecessary red.
So
nobody said anything that last season.
So funny enough, that's what I say about Arsenal. Nobody's attacking Arsenal. We are talking about the referee session. They have to profile teams.
But we are the one that scored now. You're attacking us.
That's what I'm saying. Crystal Palace scored. Nobody's attacking Chelsea or Crystal Palace. We are saying the officiating the EPL. I think they love being controversial in a way to actually doing the right thing. Because if you can cancel a goal of Crystal Palace because of the same thing Saliba did to a goalkeeper, that means both goals should be disallowed. So we're not saying Arsenal or no Arsenal. So when you profile Arsenal, profile a team as the governing body or the ref association.
But I think English League, they like that controversy a lot, just to give them more buzz. It gets to give social media buzz and the rest. Because people get to talk about it and even want to watch. I think it's the strategy for me.
And that's the only league that do ref watch.
Exactly.
They don't do ref watch in any other league, but EPL, they do ref watch because they want to analyze all those controversies and make it more popular. But I think for us now, they have to, I have to repeat it, they have to profile Arsenal.
Okay.
All these disturbing goalkeeper and using your hands as, you are not Anthony Joshua. Please, profile them and let's release this Tony Pulis kind of football in the EPL, beg.
All right. No, wala. Nice one. So, Aisha, based on Arsenal's results yesterday, what do you think about our chances of winning the title, or what do you think? What's your take on it?
That was the first match of the season.
Yeah.
Yesterday, nobody, I repeat, knew whatever tactics that both coaches for Manchester United and Arsenal, that's Arteta, want to use this season. It was because that was two big clubs.
Yes, actually. Yes.
Normally, Arsenal, they always struggle against Manchester United. Even when Manchester United, they are not very good. We struggle, but we always win them, like since last 2 seasons and
last 2 years,
like that. Yes, so we always win them. But
5 win out of 6.
But that yesterday, myself, I could not unlock that Arteta something. I could not. So I felt like it was because we were away, and that was the first game of the season. So I feel like we still need to calm down and watch 2 other matches like Arsenal will play here and see how it goes. That's when we'll know that, okay, this season, this is what Arsenal wants to do. Because, don't let me lie to you, we always start well.
Yes.
We always
The finishing is the problem.
The finishing is the problem. And that's what we need to change. That's the narrative we need to change this season. If Arsenal can finish well, I swear to God, I'll be the happiest fan on earth. So we need to start well and finish well, not start well and finish like somebody that cannot land.
And
you understand? Yes. So we need to start well and finish well. So if we can do that, I mean, that's the best.
Pooja, what do you think? You agree with that?
I think we spoke, behind closed doors, and I think for the big games, forms are thrown out of the window. You just want to have your 3 points. Don't care about tactics.
Exactly.
3 points, and
that's the major thing.
And your first game of the season, you're going to Old Trafford. Forget that Old Trafford is now not like a fortress anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any teams go there now, I chop 3 points. But
Gone
of
are the
course,
days of Ferguson.
yeah.
Yes.
And you have to pick your 3 points against your closest rival. Forget about they finish 15th. They are still a big club. And when you pick big points against your closest rival in a way, it's a big plus. And I think Arsenal did what they had to do yesterday. And I think it's a good booster for them, you know. Winning your first game against Man United, and you look like who's next?
But to me, I feel that's not a big deal actually, winning Manchester United yesterday. Because in our last, I think 20 or maybe 22 meetings against top 6,
Yeah.
we've not lost.
But
So it's not a new thing beating them.
But it will be
So it's not giving us any morale or any chances.
no, it
so
will
we
be
need to focus on
be a different ball game if
Okay.
people have lost yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep the momentum going. Because like I always say, you know, maybe that's what has worked for Arsenal. And like Aisha said, maybe you need to now find a way to finish well.
Sure.
Picking points early is very, you know, some people say,
Yes,
why are you
yes,
talking?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
they start league together. Oh. Everybody have 38 games to play. Oh. So it now depends on how you want to navigate, how you want to spread your points. And for Arsenal, if Arsenal can convert, like you said, the big 6 and win most points against the big 6 and find a way, Arsenal had like 11 draws or 12
Yeah,
draws
last
last
season.
season. If you
It was
convert those
bad.
11 draws to just
So
6
it
wins
Yeah.
and 5 losses, it will be more than 11 draws. So if all those small teams can be converted to 3 points, I think
Yeah.
Arsenal have a long way to go this season.
Yes.
That makes sense. So, Pooja, to you, do you think Manchester was unlucky yesterday, or they didn't play well at all?
You know, for Man United fan, nobody, even the rival fan or other fans, expected that Man United will give us what they gave us yesterday. If you watched Man United last season, nobody even want to watch their game this season because they were so poor last season. But this game against Arsenal, I think he has given them a bit of life. And teams have to be worried about Man United. They may not be the one to win the league, but they can be like the destruct team to take points from the big teams. From people. So if you look at how they played yesterday, compared to what they played last season, I think they improved so well. And I think they still have to cut some, buy some players. But the 2 guys yesterday, Cunha and Mbeumo, they are Premier League material, so you don't need them to adapt to anything. They came into that game and they played well. So it's unfair to them because they didn't get any point yesterday. But like I said, they surprised me yesterday because we watched them last season. And I think unfair to them that they lost, but I think they are going to worry team this season.
But for me, I think they were unlucky and lucky at the same time. Unlucky in the sense that they didn't get to score all their chances.
Yeah.
They had great chances, but they couldn't convert it.
Yes,
But the lucky part is just the fact that Arsenal didn't come to play their real game. I don't know what happened. That's just the luck they had. If Arsenal played the real Arsenal game yesterday, it could have been a different game. For me yesterday, I predicted 2-0. I knew Manchester United was not going to score. I knew that.
I predicted 2-0.
So assuming we played our A game, we played well, I won't be saying
even that. No, you as like just a normal fan that is watching.
So that's why I said.
You said Arsenal that they were not playing the way they were supposed to play. So we were not. I don't know. I was surprised that why now? What's happening? But still, we got that 3 points and they were crying. So
it was a wonderful week 1. Actually,
the most important thing is 3 points, because if you say that you played better than me and you don't have anything to boost of it, then what's the essence? So with
this week 1 results now, do you guys think this title race now is going to be a competition between Liverpool and Man City? Because both 2 teams, they did so well this week. So starting with that result, do you think it's going to be just a Man City?
I'm sorry,
Liverpool?
You said they did so well.
Yes, now.
No, Man City did so well. Liverpool did what?
Okay, Liverpool did well.
Liverpool
did well now.
Liverpool that I watched against Bournemouth, no.
Okay.
No, I will never agree with that. Liverpool did not do well.
Okay.
Liverpool did not. They were just lucky to beat Bournemouth that day, because Bournemouth, they missed out on their own.
Okay, so are you saying
Bournemouth already sold like a lot of players now?
Okay, so are you saying Man City is the only contender for now?
That I've seen.
Yes, for now.
And Arsenal.
Why are you putting us now?
No. I don't want to put my club here.
Oh.
But Liverpool, don't let me lie to you. Liverpool, that's their first match. They did not do well. No, I expected more from them, because I mean, how could you be leading and they just 2-0 up, and then just like conceded for 2-2. They were lacking defensively. Van Dijk, he disappointed me. Ball was come like this, you're running that way. I don't understand. As a defender, you have to be gallant and everything. They always say that Van Dijk is the best defender in Premier League, but me, I did not see it that way. But
let us be honest. That guy,
Me, I did not say that it's not good though, but they did not play very well that against Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth had their own players as well because they sold a lot of players. And Semenyo was literally the one because that Bournemouth mother, I don't know the name of the guy, was it White or something like that? The guy was just doing nonsense. He was doing nonsense. I expected Bournemouth to get more than that goal. That first half here, they should have gotten a goal. That first half, they were losing out of a lot of chances that they could have converted, I can't blame them because they don't really have their own players as well. So Liverpool should have beaten them like a lot if they played the way we think they would have played, but they did not. I don't know if Pooja has like a different opinion.
Okay. For Liverpool, I think what happened was Slot started the new guys too early. Yeah. You can't change like 5 players and you bring new guys that have not played in the Premier League and start a game. I think they did that against Crystal Palace. They got at the Community Shield. They got burned out as well. You can't start. I don't know why people underrate the EPL. You can say it's just a normal game, but you don't have to overrate it. We saw what Gyökeres did yesterday. It was lost.
Honestly,
he was lost. And people say, okay, fine, why do you want to get someone that have experience in the EPL? We saw yesterday. We saw Kuya, we saw Mbeumo. They don't need adaptation. They went straight into the team and they were playing. So how you now start like 5 players at Anfield and you don't want to suffer for it? It's
not possible now.
And you have a Keita who, of course, has played in the league and came in and scored. That shows that he knows the league. And he came on and he scored the third goal. Yeah. So what I'm saying in essence is maybe because he was too excited to start his new signings. So the team didn't really gel well, in quotes. And, I have to tell you with Aisha, I think they won because of the kind of Anfield they have. It's a fortress to them. Yeah. They are too loud. Yeah. They are too... And of course,
the fans are crazy.
They actually want to win for Diego Jota. It was like we got to win. This is the first game at Anfield after this, disaster. So they have to win. So it's more of playing and psychology. But I think he started all the new signings too early in a game of that magnitude, not to have that performance. So I think, they didn't impress me. But what I would say in essence is Man City, everybody have been doing their top 5, top 6, and they are not putting Man City.
They're underrating them.
I don't understand how you want to overlook a manager who has won EPL, I think 5 times in 6 years. Yes. And you just want to leave because he had a bad season last season. He didn't even have a bad season. He entered top 3.
Top 3.
As in they were the top 3. So if you are looking at...
Nobody even expected that at some point.
At some point. So, and if you look at the signings, they are brilliant signings. And I think he's doing what he did at Barcelona. All the big eggs that he can motivate again. He's letting them go. KDB to go. Yeah. Grealish to go. Anderson is going. And he's bringing...
Walker left as well.
Walker has gone as well. So he's bringing the new guys he can motivate. The Checker of this world, the Renders of this world. He didn't even start Mamouche. And they destroyed Wolves. And Wolves is their boogie team.
Yes.
In the last 2 seasons, Wolves have been their boogie team. But they destroyed them away from home. That's 3-point advantage away at Wolves. Because these Wolves, remember they had a better season last season. Last 15 games of the season, they almost won all the games when they brought this new manager. So if you are winning against a Wolves away from home, that's a plus because the big teams will still go to a very difficult ground like Wolves. So Man City for me is the team to beat this season.
I agree with you on 100. I agree with you.
They impressed me.
Even Pep is actually one of my is my best coach actually.
No, I think he's the all-time best coach right now.
To me.
So like Pooja said, a lot of people are underrating Man City because I will never. Last season, Man City came, they crept in like a thief in the night because we were saying that they had a bad season, but no, they still made that top 3. Even scared, they would have
who would have been told now?
Yes, would have been told now. It was luck. It was luck. Man City, they're a very good team with Haaland, They have Mamouche, they have Cheki, they have Reinders. Ah, God. Man City, we
It's going to be a good
better be
season.
careful. We better be careful.
And this guy, this Ekiti man, this man that came from Ekiti. You guys need to be watching that Ekiti.
Ekiti
You need to be watchful of that guy.
I don't know if it's only me that I'm feeling this way. I know that he got a goal and an assist against Bournemouth, but I still feel like he needs to improve more. Ekitike, he needs to improve more because because probably he's not a Premier League proven player, and that was his first game and he still got that goal and assist, so I'll give that to him. But he still have to control the tempo of the goal of the ball as a forward, not just lose ball like that.
We will adapt.
No, I think one thing that goes on for any new player is to hit the ground running.
Yeah.
And I think he has done it. He scored in his first debut again in the Community Shield.
Yes.
And now in front of the fans. And the fans, they look like you've sold Diaz, you've sold Nunes. So who is this guy that is coming? And he hit the ground running again, getting a goal and an assist. So I think for now, he's the one that is prep because we have the Gyökeres, this guy. We have Pedro, we have Delap, we have Sesko.
We have good signings that didn't score.
They didn't score, in the first match they won. And he scored an assist. And in front of, and that's one thing about the fans. When you hit the ground running, they start liking you. And you look at what Gyökeres did yesterday. Some Arsenal fans are already skeptical about him. Like, see how he's playing.
Sorry, I want to chip in something. We played against Manchester United yesterday, but Liverpool played against Bournemouth. I don't think you can compare those two games.
But if you look at Gyökeres, you look like even if you play against a big team, you see some glimpse of
from what he played yesterday.
There's no glimpse of anything.
No, it was not his fault. I think we should still
Mama, this guy they run, they leave Bob behind.
I swear.
That is not
entirely his fault. Of course, I feel like
I'm an Arsenal fan, but the guy didn't impress me yesterday at all.
Something I love that Ekitike did against Bournemouth was that he's a striker. But Ekitike, he made one run. He ran to the front. Then I think the ball went back. Today he went back to get the ball.
To regain.
Gyökeres did something that like infuriated me yesterday. You know that the ball is not front. He now waited. You were waiting for the ball. No, the ball will not get the ball. In as much as we are still using that tactics, the ball will not come to you. I think you have to go and get the ball. You have to go and get the ball.
Don't wait for the ball.
Don't wait for the ball.
Go
because
for the ball.
Odegaard, he still get one scoring his head. We have not unlocked the Odegaard once yet. Though he has changed a little because the Odegaard of last season
was not changed though.
No, a little. I said a little.
I
said a little. The Odegaard of last season was not shooting. But the Odegaard I saw yesterday, he shot.
Yeah.
So I feel like he has changed in that aspect, but he needs to change in the fact that you are a midfielder. You are a number 10. You have to create chances for the striker.
Yeah.
You don't just carry ball.
You run to the front, you
pass
pass to the
back.
back.
Or you pass to Saka. Saka, there are still a lot of players. They are still on Saka because the left wing is empty. I did not see any Martinelli. I did not see any Martinelli. As much as our left wing is not good, they will always camp on Saka. See, if we get a left wing that is as brilliant, Saka is still a star player. But he's already tired. I know my player is my favorite.
Because he's carrying a lot now.
I watch you a lot.
Yes.
He's tired. So you need somebody to help him. You see that left wing, if you get a very good player for me and carry Martinelli, put him on top bench when they cry, I don't care. Bring him a very good player. Saka, a very good player. Then the striker. In as much as this person is helping Saka, you are supplying the striker. Odegaard is there, giving you. You are supplying striker. I swear to God Almighty. We are good.
Coach Aisha. Coach Aisha.
No, I swear we are good. But the left wing is lacking. So it is not helping us.
Okay.
Please,
Nice one. But what will be the goal of the week, of this first week?
Of course, Richarlison.
Richarlison.
That goal was sweet. That goal was sweet.
He did the work.
Yes.
Richarlison,
Okay, let's talk about this Chelsea, this world champion people, this so-called world champion. What do you think? Do you think that world champion this thing was just based on what they played this first week?
Yeah.
Do you think that world champion was worth it, or it's just a fluke, or what?
It was not a fluke.
Mm.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not a lover of Chelsea, but I would not say it was a fluke. I mean, Chelsea, they beat PSG. I never expected that from them. They surprised me. They surprised me. It was not a fluke because Maresca is a new coach. He's still a new coach, even though I mean he has won conference and everything like that. He's still a new coach. We just need this season to now like turn him to, you know, Aaron Ya.
Oh my God.
So it was not. They actually like impressed most of the football communities because nobody expected them to play that well against PSG. So in as much as you can beat that team of PSG, like a 3-0 win, that was impressive. I don't know. So I won't say that. And this is a new season. We cannot use this to judge them. You cannot use a first match to judge what will happen later in the season.
Yeah.
So because they drew against Crystal Palace does not mean that Chelsea will not go far. The Chelsea that I'm seeing, the team that I'm seeing, they are going to go far. They are going to go far.
Yeah, I think so. I think they have much young talents that can change their fortunes
That can
around. I
deliver.
think what happened in the first game is they had a short preseason. Maybe they have a mental block. And I think Crystal Palace, in a way, they are not a small team anymore.
Actually, yes.
You know, they are not a small
Actually,
team.
yes.
You know, a team that won the FA Cup, a Community Shield, and they have a
And
manager.
they won against tough team, not...
And this is a manager that won the Europa League with Frankfurt. He's not a small manager. Forget his coaching, Chris, and he has showed it. Last season, you know, last 10 games, and they won the FA Cup, and they won the Community Shield, and they had a better preseason than Chelsea. Forget they won the Club World Cup. They had a better preseason, and I think they are still mentally blocked. They are still fatigued because most of them didn't have enough rest and holiday.
Yeah.
But you can't take anything away from them. I think they have enterprising. Look at the bench. The bench is the players that came in yesterday. Feel like it's a new 11 players. You know, Estavo, they have, you know, Delap, they have. And Tosin was injured. So it looks like they are primed for the EPL. And like Aisha said, this is the season we are now going to rate Maresca. You can say the first season is a fluke, but now you have to stamp your foot and see if you are actually a good manager. Because now, he don't put himself for a race. You don't win a conference league.
They're
You
expecting
don't win.
more.
Yeah. And you won PSG, so they're
More.
expecting more. So I think top 4 will not be enough for them this season.
Actually.
Yeah.
Aisha, what would be your top 5 team for this season?
Okay. Arsenal.
Okay.
I mean, of course, I want Arsenal to win the EPL, so I'll put them first. Then Man City. I feel like a lot of people have not been taking Man City serious, and they are going to really shock the world. So Liverpool
Okay.
third. Then the reason why I put Liverpool third is that I feel like they are not going to recreate what they did last season because last season Arsenal gave them the win. We gave them the win because we fought up. So in as much as we fought up last season, I don't think other teams will want to do that this season.
Number
The
4.
fourth position will be Chelsea.
Okay.
Chelsea, they will make the top 4, but I don't see them being top 3 or winning the league. I do not see them sincerely because I feel like they're a good team, but they still need that substance to actually like enter the top 3. They have a good team, but they are not going to win the EPL. So then the 5th would be Manchester United. Manchester United fans, I know they're giving now. I'm just saying that Manchester United will be the 5th because with that team of Cunha, Mbuemo, Sesko, the Sesko that I watched yesterday, I mean, he's just still adapting to the Premier League, and we cannot say that he's going to perform that first match now.
Yes.
And, like Gyökeres as well. So Sesko will actually perform for Manchester United because he's not really Manchester United kind of striker. He's Arsenal kind of striker. I should not lie. But still, they will unlock him. If Amorim can use his brain, I think he will unlock Sesko. So if they unlock Sesko, they cannot just jump to top 3 like that from that, from that trenches they came from. So Manchester United will make top 5, and that's all.
All right, nice one. To you, Pooja.
Hey! It's sad for me to say. But I think Arsenal will win a title this season because they are the most experienced side right now.
Yes.
So to win it. And I think they can. Because they are right for it. My second will be Man City. I think for Liverpool, Van Dijk, their defense is not it. And I think if you watch the first game, I think big teams or teams should be happy that they are having a Liverpool like this. Salah will not give you that kind of last season again because he has gotten what he wanted. Another 2 years. So it's just to flange now. So I think Liverpool will be my third. Chelsea will be in the top 4. I think you can, they have materials that can. So for Chelsea, what goes on for them for last season is most of the players can be out of form and they have a lot of players that can be in form. Parma have not scored an open goal since January this year. And they finished top 4. They've won the Europa League and they won trophies. And Parma has been nowhere. So if they have a player like Parma not playing well and they are still cracking numbers, that means they can make the top 4. But surprisingly, my fifth, I would tilt to Aisha, will be Man United. I think if they fail to get to the Champions League this season, they should not disband the club. because they are now a regular club. When Arsenal was finishing 8th, it got to a point people felt like you need to crack the top 4. Yeah. They cracked the top 4, now they want to crack the title.
Yes.
So now I think Man United are in that phase now. If they fail to get to the Champions League, with all the money they say they will be doing it, they'll be going down. So I think Man United will be my fifth, and hopefully I can come back to this show and claim my prize.
Okay.
I mean, we did the same thing now.
Yes, actually.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Okay, Man City is first.
No, Man City is second.
No, I want Man City first now.
But actually, my own prediction is just based on my last episode. Number 1 is Arsenal, so we are all on the same page, which means Arsenal is going to win that league this year.
They have to because I think it's a not I don't say a do or die for Arteta, but it's a season that will shape how the board will look at him. Because 5 years, 6 years on the bounce, you can't say you are winning the FA Cup because the FA Cup was an half season for him.
Yes.
So your 4th full season has been 5 good years. So if you fail to win anything tangible after 5 years, if he fails to win anything tangible this year, I think there will be questions.
Actually, they should.
Yeah. So I think Arsenal are prime to win the title. Yes.
Okay. And my number 2 is actually Liverpool. Number 3, Man City. 4, Chelsea. So we are on the same page on that, 4th and 1st. Then number 5, I imputed Newcastle before, but based on what I'm seeing with Newcastle,
Newcastle,
I don't think those guys.
Newcastle now internally they have a problem.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I don't think they're going to move far.
It always affects the
because we from the outside we don't know what is going on internally. Because some players could feel like if you are doing this to your best player, if you are blocking
the regular player too.
Thank you, Baba. And it can and football is about psychology. If you are not happy enough, you cannot perform. And if you look at the game against Aston Villa, despite they have an advantage of a 1-man down for Aston Villa, they still feel like they are not ready for the season because your top, he cracked over 20 goals last season. And if you take 20 goals out of a team, Baba.
That's a lot now.
Hey! So that's why Arsenal is looking for Eucharist to come and have 20 goals.
Okay.
Now here we did now.
We should help the guy. I feel like he will perform.
Who is that?
Eucharist.
Okay, let's give him time. We'll see. Okay, so with the way the season is going now, or with what you've tried to analyze, which of the coach do you think is going to get sacked first? Among all the coaches.
Big coaches. I think if you look at the lower side, I think it's Graham Potter.
Okay.
Lost to Sunderland 3-0.
That match was shocking though.
Yeah, I don't because from last season he has been struggling. And I don't even believe he's going to still have his job till now. And against that Sunderland, it felt like this guy is not ready for the because I think they missed when you take Moyes from the team, Kudus from the team. I think he's too big for a small club. or an average club. So I think Potter is going to get a boot first. The top 6 teams, I don't think anyone. I think Arteta's job is secured. He's too secured. Baba makes all the signing. Now Baba chase Edu. Say Baba, you're sporting director. I don't want this guy.
Don't worry.
So I think his job is secured.
Okay.
I could have said Maresca, but Maresca is not the brutal Chelsea of Abramovich. I think they gave him like 10 years or 9 years. I don't know, 6 years. For Amorim, I think they will give him this season. They will see what will happen this season. I think they wrote off last season. Like, let's just give him this. Let's see how he. But this season is going to be his season. So I don't think he's going to get.
That's why he was able to do some signing.
Yeah. So for the top 6, I think he's secured. But I think the team, the manager that I feel like is going to get the boot first, I think Graham Potter.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I want to say something here. Back to that top 5 prediction. Like, is it that we actually like overlooking Tottenham's performance? Nobody mentioned Tottenham.
Tottenham, okay.
But their first match was
the
nice.
Tottenham that I'm looking
Their
at.
first match was
Okay, so
very, very
the
brilliant.
Tottenham I'm looking at, they are going to perform.
Okay, so
but then I don't feel like they will make top 5.
So historically, they've always been like this. Even under Postecoglou, in December they were doing well, and all of a sudden they did the same thing. Even under Jose Mourinho, even under Espirito Santos. So we can actually say they are not going to be there. But we don't know about Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
You know, moving from a Brentford who you've been like a landlord there, and you're moving to Spurs who are not. And like I said too, I think we're overlooking them as well because they've won a trophy.
Yes.
And that can be
it's a booster.
Thank you. And it can be a booster to many things that will happen. And they have new players, fresh players. Yeah. They want to sign Eze. They have Savio. They have and Richarlison all of a sudden looks like a new signing for them. Yeah. They have Kudus, but I don't think they will make top 4.
Kudus also a very good player.
Yeah.
But I don't think
a good player.
But I don't think they will make.
He had 2 assists now. He was one that assisted Richarlison.
Yes.
But I don't think
they will be 6th.
6th or so, yeah.
6th. I don't think any of the top 6 will be sacked. I don't think so. Because when we see Arteta, we have been coming with Arteta. See, there's something that other fan base they've been saying that we Arsenal fans we are happy with what do they call it? We're happy with there's one English they called it. I don't understand that sentence. I don't feel like it's all Arsenal fans that we're happy that okay we are not winning trophies or anything. Of course I want trophies, but at the same time let's look at where we were before. Before Arteta came in. The Arsenal that I knew was not the Arsenal that can even come out like in public and say, I'm an Arsenal fan. I mean, I will be so ashamed because Arsenal we're doing like small club then. But now Arsenal we can boast of going to big clubs home and then we beat them and like we get points and all those things like that. But still, even with that, we still need to win trophy because if we don't win trophy, I feel like every of the efforts we are giving and we are showing we will go down the drain. So they won't sack Arteta.
100.
If Arteta should win the Premier League, Carabao, FA Cup, I feel like he's going to boost his what's it called? He's going to boost his morale, boost the fans' morale, and the bench they won't have anything against him anymore.
Yes.
So they won't sack Arteta. Maresca, they won't sack Maresca. They won't sack him. This literally his first season that will show that okay, this is the Maresca. This is what Maresca can do. Apart from the fact that he won Conference League, he won Club World Cup. You understand? This is EPL. So that last season it was just Chelsea. They're already performing bad now. So and we cannot use that to judge or anything. So let's see this season. Chelsea will make top 4, and they will. The team is good. So there's no reason to sack Maresca. I feel like Maresca is a very good coach.
Yes.
I feel like he's a very good coach. So he's going to get Chelsea to that place they want, but not the number 1. Pep will leave on his own.
Okay.
They won't sack him. He will leave. See, Pep will not win this.
I mean, Pep is too big for
sack him.
to say you sack.
Yeah.
He will leave on his own. He will.
If
Pep should
yeah.
maybe end second this season, I feel like Pep is going to leave.
He has tried.
I feel like he's going to leave. So Pep will leave on his own. And Slot, they are not going to sack him. There's no reason to sack Arne Slot.
For now.
And for this season,
no, he has. I think he has bought 2 years. For winning that title, I think he has bought 2 years.
They won't just sack him like that.
Yeah.
Amorim. They will not sack Amorim. So if Amorim can take Manchester United from that trenches here that they are, because they are back to their 15th position.
To the elite position.
Yes, if he can take them to that top 5, they won't sack him because it's a step-by-step process. They cannot just expect Manchester United to just all of a sudden come and win the league. When we have the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea already there that we are struggling to, you understand? Manchester United cannot just make that breakthrough. So they won't sack Amorim. But you see that Graham Potter that Pooja said, I am with him 100%. They will sack that one. I see you skate to fall.
I'm just happy with the fact that everybody now believes in Arsenal.
No, you have to believe.
Yes.
Because some years back, you can't even call Arsenal in top 5.
That was what I said. You can't
like. I'm just so happy about
Arsenal, we will
that.
cover our face like this that we cannot even. Yes, because I don't understand. Arsenal, we're losing. And I feel like Arteta has unlocked that, he has unlocked that something here, that potentials. But you just need to, that trophy is the most important, thing here. So if we can get that trophy, I'll say Arteta is a good coach.
Okay.
I will forgive him for the 6 years that he has wasted. I'll forgive him.
All right.
So, yes, that's it.
Nice one. Okay, I know this particular question is too early for me to ask or for anybody to know this. It's just a prediction. So, who is going to be your top goal scorer for this season? Or who are you thinking?
I think it's between it's Haaland. I think it's Haaland for me.
He scored 2 goals this last
Already?
month.
Yeah, I think it's Haaland. I think I think Man City is still built for him, I think they've learned, in the past season, like 2-3 years, they have to feed him. And if you look at the game against Wolves, they fed him to the point that, and it's even their penalty taker as well. So I don't think Isak will have been the guy because he scored more goals than even Haaland last season. But I don't know the place he is right now. I don't think Gyökeres can come all the way and win it. I don't think Sesko.
Pooja,
I don't think Salah.
Has it been the way they are feeding Haaland is the way they are feeding Gyökeres in Arsenal? Do you think Gyökeres is going to get?
He's going to deliver.
No, that's the problem too. So when Haaland got to Man City, he had the same problem because Arteta was the same kind of manager that doesn't want a striker, just like Pep. But when Pep lost that 2012 Champions League against Chelsea,
Yes.
and I feel like I need a striker to unlock the potentials. And the first thing for Haaland as well, it looked like they are still trying to adapt with him. And after the next season, it blew up. And I think that's what will happen to Gyökeres. Arsenal are still playing their normal way. Even against a big team like Man United, they are still playing to the wings. And they didn't realize that they have a point man that is coming with bags of goals. So I think they are going to still struggle with that, learning, culture of having a striker. Because you look at Martinelli, he still play like the Manuel Martinelli. He still want to cut and shoot.
Yes.
Saka still want to cut and shoot.
That Martinelli, that boy.
So if you look at how they play, I think they are still going to adapt. So this first season, but for Haaland, it's like they are playing for him. He has signed 10 years, Baba. Someone that signed 10 years, you have to build the team around him. So I think that's what Pep is doing. And he bagging 2 goals against your boogie team. I think it's going to be the highest goal scorer for me.
Okay. You feel Haaland?
Yes, Haaland. Because Haaland is, I don't know, is that striker. He's him. Because, and the kind of team he is, Man City, they have prolific players. Because prolific players in the sense that they have players that play for one another. They don't play for themselves. You understand? Yes, they work hand in hand.
Team play.
Yes, team play. They work hand in hand, and that's something that you see. Arsenal. I'm not saying Arsenal don't play hand in hand. They do, but when we have already incorporated a striker, we need to adapt.
Yeah. Because if you look at the ball pass to Haaland, Trossard will not pass that ball. Trossard will not pass it to a striker. Martinelli will never.
No, yes.
Saka will still use his right leg to want to roof it. So, but for Man City, they've now realized that they have a point man. And I think it's an instruction for Pep. You have to feed this guy. Because that Bob guy should have actually, because they are through on goal as well. But he still cut back and still give it to Haaland. because I feel like that's the instruction. So for Arsenal, I think they are still playing the normal way from what I watched from their first game. No true ball to Gyökeres was looking for
He
ball
was
like
lost.
I
Yeah.
swear.
like there was scarcity of balls. He was looking for balls. He was running around, and I knew what Amorim knew him very well. So he did a man-to-man with Delete
Yes.
with him. So he knows his player.
Mhm.
So he was like, this guy, don't let him have spaces. And even
Choke
the,
him.
and even the spaces that he's having, Odegaard is not creating. So it still boils down to adapting for them to know that they have a point man
Pooja,
and they
did
have
you
to
watch
do.
that our preseason match against Atletico Bilbao?
Yeah.
Did you see that that cross that Zubimendi did to Gyökeres? I thought they said Gyökeres cannot head. So I feel like if somebody can be able, like if you can be able to get player that can feed Gyökeres very well with nice ball, with nice assist, I swear Gyökeres is going to unlock everything, unleash his beast form. Because look at that, look at the way he ran to the front, headed the ball into the net. It was impressive. So if Odegaard can be doing that, that's why I say that we need Eze. Ateta, we need Eze. Ateta, please, because we need Eze, but they won't bring Eze.
Ateta gets stronger.
They won't bring Eze.
No,
Do what
that
he wants.
you see, I've said it.
They won't bring Eze.
It's not cut out of the Pep school of thought.
Yeah.
If you have a Cazorla, a Santi Cazorla, and a Fellaini in the market, you won't sign Cazorla. This guy is packing defensive midfielders. He used a double pivot yesterday. He used Zubimendi and Rice. It was a close shop
Close everywhere.
against a team that you know that they have less people in the middle of the park. So for
But if
Arteta,
this is going to work for him this season, no wahala.
no, of course,
Continue.
no, that's
I don't want
He's
to.
not
I
even
want trophy at this
continue.
point.
it's not
He
even
cannot
changing.
this kind of thing that he played against Manchester United with Man City. Man City will beat us.
No,
You
no,
cannot play this kind of Pooja, you cannot play this kind of way with Man City. You think the way when we were losing chances yesterday, that's when Haaland will be losing chances.
No, it's a game by game thing, Joe. I think
That's why I'm saying that if he continues this way against other big clubs like Man City, I'm saying Man City because I know that Man
He will
City.
use different this thing for
you don't crack Man City from last season. Now.
No,
Yes,
we
now.
did, but we cannot now go back to our
of course.
former something here. That Man City can just enter our something and just score. Man City, they dealt with us. So and we cracked them. But still, we cannot play this way against other big teams. The way we played against Manchester United, we were unlucky, as we said before. So we cannot say other big teams will be unlucky as well.
Sure.
So he better change the way he played yesterday.
Change your ways.
So that was
All right, nice one. Thank you. So another topic that is very interesting this week is this racism of a team.
Racism is a very sensitive topic and very sensitive in a way. But I think it's a family thing. I don't think any campaign can actually stop it. And the family makes up the society. I think what is being said, internally is what they now come out to do in the public. And I think any campaign, they spend billions of dollars on campaign.
Yes, actually, a lot.
And it hasn't changed the society because it comes from the family. And I think what happened against, I think what has to be done is just very, very strict sanctions. Sanction in terms of banning. I love the fact that the Liverpool fan has been like a ticket holder for the past 8 years. And they treated him like that. So if you're actually a season ticket holder at any club, you're a big boy. They treat you like cake because they know that the money is coming from you. But once someone is 8 consecutive ticket holder and they treat you like that, they walk him out of the stadium. And that is what you show. Once you know that there's consequences for this action, you sit up.
You adjust.
Once you know, and I love what the referee did, he stopped the match. Fetch out the fan, and deal with the fan. So if you are doing campaigns, which is good, you have to send because a lawless society goes bonkers because there is no consequences. There's no sanctions. So if there are strict sanctions for this racist, I think it will come, because if you know that you are not going to watch any ball, if you tell me now that I won't watch any ball, even just watching on TV for a year, next year I will sit up.
Yeah.
I will not do what will stop me from watching the football. So I think strict sanctions have to be, meted out to this racist in a way. And of course, they will sit up.
Yes.
Because where there's no law, there's no other.
Of course, 100%.
What's your take on this?
Banning as well. I mean, even before this time, I was already like, that day, I was so angry that why would you be sitting on a chair and you're still being a racist? No, I'm not trying to demonize you or anything. I'm just trying to know that. I'm just trying to say that was bad. That was nasty from that.
And the funny thing is,
the guy didn't even you just went to pick the ball and you had already.
Semenyo have not scored the 2 goals.
Yes, now. That was like.
So now imagine if he could actually, because he was so close to him.
I think he willed himself.
Yeah, he was so close to him. So now imagine if it was after he scored the brace. It's gotta be something else. So I think, and I love what happened. They left the steward not to touch, and they went to call the police, and they walked him out. And that is what should be televised, so that
so everybody can see and
learn. But it was a big disgrace for him, and that was when we saw stories that he has been, season ticket holder for the past 8 years. He's one of the biggest fans when it comes to, because they have association. He has one of the biggest fans. So if a big fan
can do that,
can be treated like that, televised on, because every channel, every Liverpool Anfield, Liverpool channel.
It's a global something.
Yeah, so if you are a big fan and you are treated that way with big consequences and sanction, I think the big guys will sit up.
Okay, nice one, thank you. So Aisha, this stopping of match during maybe all this racism stuff, how does it affect you as a fan watching the match?
It doesn't affect me. I mean, that's the best.
Okay.
Because that was the best method they would have taken it, because something happened.
So it doesn't even affect the way you connect to the match?
No. See, when they stopped because I never knew that was what happened. So I was like, what happened? Like, why did they stop the match? And when they told me, I was like, no, that's good. Nah, this referee did well. So I feel like that was very impressive. I was impressed that they did that. So it will not affect me negatively. I feel like that would have been the best thing they would have done in any match. You understand? So I'm fine.
Let's move to the fun segment, tweet and fan reaction. Let's see what they are saying on Twitter. Okay, they call it X now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people have agreed to that name.
And our guest today, Oja. I'm going to read your tweet first. What do you mean? I don't understand. Martinelli and Madueke, as Arsenal wingers, must bring tears to Arsenal fans' eyes. They hurt our eyes. How do you mean what?
I think, Arteta had to be serious. I think he want to cut, because, Aisha mentioned something. He was talking about wingers and the left side of, and I think the Martinelli we saw against Man United is not the Martinelli that can crack 10, 15 goals for you and win the title. It was an eyesore yesterday. And when the Madueke of this world, Madueke was bought for £50 million, over £50 million. And you are not coming from another league. How can you give that kind of performance? He was eaten by Ahmad several times, and when he had times to even counter, he was doing as if he was not serious. So I think if these two guys is your go-to guy when you need to crack teams, I don't think yes. And of course, I saw a lot of comments from Arsenal fans before I even made this tweet. Because I wanted to say it, but I feel like, let me read the experiences of Arsenal fans and what they are saying. And all of them are saying the same thing. And thankfully, Aisha is there, and she's saying the same thing. So I think if you want to crack the EPL, I don't think you need these two wingers, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Martinelli, I don't like talking about Martinelli because I'm already tired of talking about the same thing. So, like I said earlier, if Arteta wants to win something, he needs to bring in a good left winger. Somebody like Rodrigo.
Yeah.
I want Rodrigo.
I even think Arsenal wanted to go for him then.
No, they want the thief now. Real Madrid, they be thief. They said that they should bring Saliba and collect Rodrigo.
Nah,
Which
so.
kind of
Nah,
message
so.
rate be that one? No, we know they do that one for you. We cannot give them Saliba and collect Rodrigo. So we wanted a loan move, but I think they disagreed that they don't want a loan move for Rodrigo. And Man City wants to. Man City, they're already in that topic already. And you know Pep, I feel like Pep gets what he wants. So if Pep should go all in for Rodrigo, he's going to get him. And that's going to be like a slap on Arsenal face, because we have been on that topic of Rodrigo this, Rodrigo that. And me, as an Arsenal fan, I feel like if Rodrigo should get in Arsenal team, we are going to do something.
But on a serious note, this guy really needs to develop. This Martinelli of a
So
guy.
that's why I said that we need somebody that will come in and put him on hot
serious
seats.
No, forget serious work. I think he's enjoying favoritism from Arteta. I don't think I've been churning these numbers for the past 2 to 3 years, and you still get it. Trossard has been more effective than this guy.
I want to sell Trossard.
Anytime Trossard plays, you
Yeah.
see the difference.
And
want
this
to
guy has
start
been
I know.
and this guy has been starting all games. So if at least bench him for some games to realize that okay, you have to use your sense.
But my problem with Trossard is just the height. That's not his fault.
Yeah, of course. So when you
We need someone a bit tall from that wing.
so
But it's Rodrigo
so
tall.
no, so if there's no
There's
choices,
no thought now.
Okay.
so Baba, if there's no choices, you have Martinelli and Trossard, and all the chances to improve has been given to Martinelli, and he has not improved. He has not even improved at all. At all. Look at the game yesterday. Nothing, Baba. I'm not a see what I see, I hate when managers don't try out new things. This guy has been playing for you for the past 2 years. How can someone be playing for you and has not cracked 10 goals or 10 assists? And you say you're a winger. Mbemo is coming from Brentford, Baba, 15 goals as a winger, 11 assists. That is crazy for a winger or not a striker. Look at Martinelli, 2 assists, 3 assists. He went for a season, a whole year, without assists as a winger, and this guy is still starting for Arsenal. And you want to crack? No, don't forget.
Let's leave that guy. So the next tweet by 404 lawyer found. Okay, this person, I think this person is a Man U, but let's read. Any foul play against goalkeeper during corners shouldn't be legal. This is all against fair play and Arsenal. Arsenal are seriously a rubbish club to use it.
Yes. Continue reading now.
Rubbish club, which Arsenal?
Continue reading.
I don't dislike any other club more than this bunch. Who be
Okay,
this
so
bunch?
this person here.
Who are they talking about?
It's not Arsenal now.
This person is tweeting out of emotion.
It's not
I know,
emotion.
Pooja,
It's not emotion. See,
Pooja,
see.
I understand the fact that
No,
he
no,
was
see,
trying to
see.
say something
No,
about the foul
no.
that people are saying, but still, this tweet was
I
too
hate how
much.
this
It
person-
was too
You
much.
are, see, Baba, I'm not a fan. You're a rubbish club to me. Yes. I would like compensate you as a
I sure of Arsenal, I beg, give him.
I would like compensate a team
Oh, God.
that is not my team. I can't compensate you. I cannot. You are my rival. You want to win what I want to win. You want to eat the glory. You are a rubbish team to me, Baba. Forget it. It's simple. If you are inside the interview room, you want me to be your party. I want to get the job. You want to get a job, and I will say you are my party. No, Baba.
Manchester United today a rubbish team.
Of course.
I
Rubbish
agree.
team. Because
Yes.
why did they not
Yes.
score yesterday?
Yeah, see, that's
should win now.
See, that's what I'm saying. The referee,
They should go out
the
Raya
referee
too.
How
association,
can Lisa be calling winner
Baba,
rubbish?
the-
How
How did you do that?
They played corner. So why
Baba,
they don't
did
go
you
out
see corner?
Raya?
Baba, the referee association have to come down, on Arsenal. See,
Okay.
you have the whole field to do your nonsense. When you're in the box of the goalkeeper, you have to respect the goalkeeper. You don't do Anthony Joshua for goalkeeper in the box now.
God, I wish they can replay that thing.
No
I'm
replay.
not saying Anthony Joshua.
He was going for the ball.
He
now.
overheld.
No, you're exaggerating it. It's not like this. He was actually
just
like
trying to
beside-
move his hand.
He was beside the keeper, like trying to distract the keeper.
Baba, as you said, move his hand. You don't. You are not a goalkeeper.
So are you going to jump? Are you going to jump like this? How do you jump?
So if you jump with,
You have to jump with your
if
hand
you
now.
jump with
You people
elbow,
always against
it's red
Arsenal.
card.
You people always against Arsenal. That's one thing I know. You people always against Arsenal.
Clear foul.
But no problem.
Clear foul.
No
We
problem.
shall not carry 3 points.
How many
to
points?
London.
How many points did we get?
We're taking it back to London now.
Collect 3 points, but it's rubbish play.
No problem. Rubbish point that will win us the trophy.
Okay, let's see.
So to the last tweet now. Oh boy, people they tweet things. So. Victor LFC. Nasty team this Arsenal. Awful team to watch for the last 2 years or so. Same tactics, set piece with foul on the keeper. They just bought a striker with zero tech. They got their Nunes and Andy Carroll. Oh! You remember Andy Carroll now?
Newcastle.
Legend.
No, I think, you know, the set piece, during the days of Stoke, to the police, it's a big headache for big teams. They are not a bigger team, so they can't really, but once they see a big team throwing, that's where we know the lap with long throws and it's to the police. And I think that tactics coming from a bigger team like Arsenal, they feel like it's old-fashioned. And I always tell people, I don't care about how you win again. For me to be a Jose Mourinho fan, that means I don't care about good or sexy football. It's result-oriented. If you look at Man United in the Europa League against Ajax, Baba, leave possession football. Ajax played 80 possession, Jose Mourinho win the title and he got back to the Champions League. And I think that's what works for anybody. There's no template on how to play.
Yeah.
Arteta was assistant for like 3 years under Pep. After Pep, he's playing his own way. He didn't say, okay, I have to play the Pep way. He's playing the Arteta way. It's only him that is playing. So Arteta can actually play a very good game. You watch some game and look at Real Madrid in the semi-final. He wasn't nasty team now.
Yeah.
He played them out of the blocks.
Tell them.
So he can play any part of the game. And that's what I want to disagree with Aisha. He will not play with that way he played against Man United, against the Man City, against the Chelsea. Some teams will always do like the normal low block. But he won't do low block for teams. He will go at, he went at Man City in the second leg at Emirates. Yes. He defeated them. He went to Chelsea. They choked themselves. So I think the low blocks sometimes could be when he sees that these teams are actually choking him. And that's what he did yesterday. When he saw that the offensive is too much and pressure, he took on, Timber and he diffused the team. So I think he can play in any team. So this set piece, anybody, once is within the law, and I would using it to get points, so be it.
Yeah, so I don't know why they keep saying that we are set piece FC, because I mean, use what you have to get what you want.
The set piece not in FIFA rules.
Use what you want. But it's not as if we don't score in any other way. But of course, we know how to use set piece and we use it to our advantage.
And it's working.
Yeah, and it's working for us. So I don't know why they keep saying that corner FC, set piece FC. No, they are just looking shameless. Because I don't know why you are camping on us because we are using one kind of way. Just leave us to our tactics. In as much as it's working for us and we are happy with it. So I don't see any reason why they should feel like it is a big deal. Okay. You understand? So that set piece is not an excuse for them not to unlock our own tactics about the set piece. Maybe they should defend it or anything like that. So and I even feel like that preseason here, we even made a mistake in our defense. Our defense was leaking that preseason. So I feel like our preseason
was even rubbish.
Yeah, it was. I did not like it at all. I did not like it. The only game I liked was the one against Atletico Bilbao and against Newcastle.
Yes.
I don't know why they did that. Man, I don't know why he was not in the team. That boy, we need to talk about that.
I said, that's still small.
That's still small, but still.
You want to make it just enter team?
I know, but Yamal no enter team.
You come bench Martinelli.
That boy is very good. Very good. Dortmund can play Martinelli's league. There's no sarcasm there.
We move there now. Nobody can move Saka from that place. Even one himself, now means we can play. Except there's injury.
Yes.
Saka don't lock down that right side.
No, I ain't get that place. Just Okay, thank you guys. Pooja, thank you so much. Aisha of Arsenal. You know my person now. Gunners for life.
Oh, but don't they do that for this show? Wait till be your Gunners for life.
You talk to Gunners for life. I don't get club. Now you don't want to get club now. You don't want to get
this is not Arsenal talk show now.
No, we know, but at least we got to show that we Arsenal fans. We have been talking about all-round clubs since.
At the end of the day, this is not Arsenal talk show.
Okay, we don't hear. All club for life.
For life.
We didn't do that for you.
All right, nice one. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. And for the viewers, I'm sure you guys enjoyed yourself. We've come to an end of this particular episode. Please watch out for our next episode, and trust me, we are coming with some great guests also to, you know, to light up everything, to have a nice conversation and the rest. Please don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, and share on all our social media platforms. This is Femi Talk Sports. See ya.